Hi, everyone. So, welcome to the second step of our Fox project. So, last class we did the drawing, which was just a good practice of following along and sizing, which means that what I draw, you try to draw the same size. Today is all going to be about directional lines. And what directional lines means is that you're going to be drawing lines that go a certain way. So maybe they're up and down, maybe they're on a diagonal, going in a slant like this. Um, Maybe they're horizontal, so they go across this way. So again, we talked a lot about lines with our first project. This is going to bring some of that back. All right. Now I have here a bunch of different black tools. So we have a black washable marker. We have a black pen, even though it has blue on it. It's a black pen. We have a black permanent marker, and then we have a really thin black permanent marker. You can choose any one of these things, whatever you have at home. So if you only have a black marker like this, go ahead and use it. I am going to be using this marker here that is basically like using a black pen. So if you like the skinny lines, go and find a black pen. Maybe ask mom, dad, grandma, whoever's at home. Okay. So with that said, we are going to get started. I'm going to take these and put them off to the side. So all of our lines today are all going to deal with the fur. Okay. We're not going to put any lines inside of the small triangle on our ears, and we're not going to put any fur today in this area around our eyes. So really, we're just going to focus on this V up here, and then our chest, and then up in the small skinny section in our ears. Okay, so we're going to start with the top of the head here. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to start just above where the top where that V comes in. All right. And we're going to put a line about that big. Okay. Now I know it might be hard to see, but what we're going to do, and I want you just to watch this step. Okay. All I'm doing is I'm adding lines that go up and down. Right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way across. I'm going to try to keep them close. And I'm also going to try to keep them in a line all the way across to the other V. Okay. So lines that don't touch, lines that are about the same length, okay, and they are going to go all the way across to the other side. Now you can see if we're going to be filling up this whole head, it's going to take a little while. All right. And so today, all we are going to focus on are the lines for our hair. All right, so now that I have a nice line that goes all the way across with a bunch of little lines inside of it, so a row, now I'm going to go up above. All right, and these ones are small because of the head. All right, once we get where we can make that same kind of line, we're going to make another row. Okay, and you will notice that these lines don't touch the ones below it. Everyone see that? So now we're just going to continue to go across like that. All right. So I'm going to let you guys pause and get what I have done. And then after you get 2 rows, then I want you to watch me start each row, and then you can do it along with me. So you can work at the same time that I'm working. All right. This video is only going to be for the forehead. We'll make another video for the ears and another video for the chest. All right. So please pause, get the first 2 or 3 rows done, and then after that, hit play, and then you can work alongside of me and work at the same time. All right, so I am starting my fourth row. Still sticking with straight up and down dots. Or not dots, my goodness, lines. And then all the way up at the top here, I don't have enough room to make the same length lines. So I'm just going to make little tiny ones all the way across. Once I finish the top of the head, now I'm going to go down below. And I always like to start kind of away from the line, and then I'll make lines that go into the line. You'll notice I'm not going through to the other section. I'm not doing a lot of talking because I'm kind of hoping that you are working along with me. Every time you finish a row, you go down to the next and start a new one. Make sure you're really trying to focus on making straight lines. And all of your lines should be about the same size unless they are the ones that get really close to that V-shaped line, then those are tiny. Once we get down to the nose, if I can have everyone stop and watch. Once we get down to the nose, these are going to be shorter rows, but our lines stay the same length. Okay, all the way down till we get to that. All right, so that is the forehead. Please finish that. Now you can see kind of what it looks like, and then we'll watch the next video on the ears.